Welcome. My name is Mindy Owen. I am the chair for the Fellow of Case Management Committee and would like to share with you today some information about becoming a Fellow of Case Management. I'm hoping that by the end of this presentation, you feel confident to apply to become a fellow. Why is the Case Management Fellow Program even existing? Well, it exists to recognize significant contributions to the practice of case management. We have all made contributions to the practice, and we would like to acknowledge those who have made significant contributions throughout their entire practice of case management. Who is a case management fellow? Well, think about this while we are talking today. They are leaders of the case management community, those who have led both on a national, regional, and community level. They are looked to for their expertise and their knowledge. They're ambassadors of the profession. Their passion shows through, and they are always there to show the value of case management in both action and in presentation. They are visionaries. They're strategic thinkers, not just what is case management today, but what can case management be? What will it be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years from now? They're the ones who are plotting the path that case management will follow so that we not only bring value to all of those that we serve, but certainly to our patients and clients. Case management fellows are mentors. We know it takes a village. We know that many of us are on a path right now at the end of our careers. We know that being mentors to those who are following behind us, coming alongside of us, and are new in the case management role are important to the furtherment of case management. So it's important that we as case management fellows are mentors to all. We are authors, we are speakers, and we're facilitators. We're asked to participate in presentations as well as in books and manuscripts, white papers, all that move forward and impact the case management process. Case management fellows are across the continuum. And I know that there are many of them out there that are listening to this today, and they just need to sit back, think about their career, and apply. What does it take to be that case management fellow? Well, as I've said, you are leaders, and certainly thought leaders, those key opinion leaders that are asked to participate in not only clinical research, but in practice improvement. You are actively identifying future trends and issues that affect the case management practice. You see them on a daily basis. We all do, and you're taking action. You're serving the public and profession by advancing the case management practice by the standards of practice, through excellence, through your walking the path of being a case manager, and always being passionate about the profession and the practice of case management. That passion is palpable, and those that you serve with and those that you serve see that passion in you. How do you apply? How do you think about applying to become a case management fellow? Well, there is certainly qualification criteria, and we'll run through a little of it today. And there's more to be, there's more criteria that you can obtain by going to cmsa.org. But first and foremost, it's important to hold a CCM certification. It's important to be a current member of CMSA for the most recent 5 years from which you're applying. It's also important to have at least 10 years in your professional practice of case management. And you must hold a professional licensure or hold an advanced health and human services degree. Those are the 4 key components of qualification criteria. But it certainly doesn't stop there. There are areas, topic areas that you need to be very clear in and be able to articulate how you have impacted case management through these topic areas. First and foremost is leadership and innovation. Have you served CMSA on a local, community, regional, national level? Have you also volunteered in a leadership role that has made an impact in healthcare in another volunteer organization? What have you done in your professional path, on your employment path in terms of leadership? Are you looked at as a leader in your organization or your professional organization? Are you looked to as a key opinion leader? What impact have you had in the healthcare arena and in case management in particular? What have you achieved? Your achievements, both in innovation, what have you presented and applied inside of your employment or your professional organization? How have you improved the practice? And by improving the practice, how has it been recognized? What achievements have you obtained that have recognized what impact you're making on the case management practice and in healthcare in general, and for the betterment of all the patients we serve? Are you a mentor? What have you done in terms of mentorship to bring along those that are younger, those who are alongside of you, those who you want to encourage to move forward in the case management arena? And community service. What have you done in community service to help with patients, stakeholders, clients that you work with in order to impact case management and, again, those that we serve? All of those key components come together and will need to be articulated by you to show us, to show everyone what impact you've had on the practice of case management. Again, it goes to the major contributions to the profession that you have contributed to. The impact of presentations and what impact they have had to the community at large. How have you implemented any innovative practices in case management by holding the standards, the professional standards, up and utilizing those to articulate what you have done to impact the profession? Clinical research or process improvement. Have you participated in those sorts of activities in your organizations, and what has it led to from a case management perspective? And any special recognition that you have received for all that you've done to move the practice forward and to improve the patient-centered care that is at the heart of all we do. Once you have pondered what impact you have made, what is your next step? Well, the next step is to find out more. As I said before, it's important to go to cmsa.org. There you will find detailed information about how to become a fellow, what a fellow of case management represents, and how best you can make that application so that you too can become a fellow. One of the things that's also important is not only how you articulate, which is very important, what your impact has been, but those 3 people, if you will, 3 letters of recommendation of those who know you best, and they know what the contribution is that you've made to the field of case management. These are people that recognize your passion, your commitment, and have seen in action what you have done for the practice of case management. So it will take you probably a little while to identify those 3 people that you're going to ask to write that special letter. Also, gathering all the information about your experience in leadership. Remember, what you submit is what the committee will look at to paint the full picture of who you are, what your passion is, and what the impact is that you've had on the practice. So it's important to make sure that it is a well-rounded and clear description of everything that you have done inside the practice of case management. Consider how you're going to convey your passion and what impact you've had as you write an essay to, again, fully paint the picture of who you are. And then it's important to put on your calendar what the deadline is. The deadline is January 13th to become a fellow in the class of 2023. I'd like to share with you for just a moment who's already a fellow in case management. The founding fellows are a class unto themselves, and they are made up of individuals who have achieved the lifetime award for being in the practice of case management. It is Patricia Agus, it is Jeannie Bowling, it is Ann Llewellyn, it is Catherine Malahy. I am humbled to be part of this class. I am there myself. Nancy Skinner, Dr. Hussein Tahan, and Gary Wolf. These are the founding fellows of case management. We were also able to welcome in the class of fellows of 2022. These are the individuals who applied, met the criteria, and were selected to be the fellows of class of 2022. They include Catherine Campbell, Janet Coulter, Colleen Morley, Patricia Noonan, and Melanie Prince. We welcomed them and congratulated them at the annual meeting in Orlando in June of 2022. Dr. Hussein Tahan said it very clearly and eloquently when he was asked why being a CM Fellow is important to him. And he said, "It is an honor to carry the FCM credential and to continue my involvement in creating a better future for our case management practice." Thank you, Dr. Tahan. Pat Agus also was asked why it was important to her, and she indicated that the Fellow CM designation reinforces her commitment to the practice of case management by expanding awareness of the work we do as case managers. And she's absolutely right. Thank you, Pat. Gary Wolf, a past president of CMSA, said that being recognized by his peers as a case manager who has made a contribution is an honor and a humbling experience. Gary, I agree with you. I'm right there with you. And Melanie Prince, who's the past president of CMSA, said that being a CM Fellow represents opportunities to use her life's work to advance the body of knowledge for case management. Thank you, Melanie. And Ann Llewellyn. Ann Llewellyn talks about her passion as she says why being a case management fellow is important. She says that being recognized as a CM Fellow is an honor and a testament to her passion and dedication to the practice of case management. And for all that know Ann, they know that her passion leads her down that road. I thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation, and I welcome all of you to apply to become a fellow in 2023. As chair, I look forward to welcoming you into the class of fellows at the annual meeting in Las Vegas in June of 2023. Don't forget the deadline of January 13th. And again, I look forward to welcoming you to the Fellows of Case Management.